afternoon. All right, so I'd like to welcome all of you for coming today. Thank you for joining the class and for, for being with me. Okay. Now, last time we talked about the types of materials, and we know the different types of materials. We have fabric, we have metal, we have wood, we have plastic, we have rubber, we have bricks, and we have rocks. Actually, we can see those materials everywhere. We can see those materials everywhere. Okay, and those materials that we see are very important to each one of us. So according here, physical properties of material. So there are different materials has different properties. Okay, so number one, we have strength. Number two, hardness. And then number three, we have buoyancy. Number four, we have flexibility. So those are the four. These are the four: strength, hardness, buoyancy, flexibility, and I add more. So we use materials to make things. Materials pewalay na? Pewa, what's to do? Okay, we use materials to make things. To make object, we have to pick the material with the right properties. That means if you are making tables, you are going to choose the material which is suitable for making tables. Like for example, if you are going to make an umbrella, you are going to look for a material which is suitable for that said material, that object that you're going to make. So kids, remember, like for example, if you are going to make a toy, you have to choose a material which is suitable for making toys. See, you have to pick the best material that you need for you to do it. All right. So, like for example, again, if you are going to make a chair, so you are going to choose a material which is suitable for making chairs. And what is that? What is that object? Of course, it's either made of plastic, made of metal, made of wood. Those are the materials that are good for making those things. Okay, like for example, I have for making cars. What are the materials that you have to consider? You have to consider the hard materials, like for example, metal, plastic, glass, and rubber. So those are the materials that you have to use in order for you to create a car. Okay, to create the car. So remember, kids, every single time materials or objects are made because of the different properties. Like umbrella. Umbrella is being made because of its uses. The property of an umbrella is, or the uses of umbrella is to what? To cover you from the rain. Okay, that's properties of each material. Of course, here. So before that, I want you to watch a little video here.
You know? Ah, hey everybody.
Hi.
The world around
Right,
us
so
is
if you want
made
to
of
watch
all
this
different
video
types of
fully,
materials.
because I will not let you watch this one fully for the reason that I will be copyrighted if I will show it to you in YouTube. So those who are absent, you can watch it. It says there that you can actually segregate or group the material, separate the materials based on their properties. Like this group of materials are like the larger materials, these are the smaller materials. Like also, for example, you can segregate the material based on their color. Like for example, I have this, wait. I'll change my background into, yeah, this one. You can actually change the color. Like for example, this is my ID. My ID is color yellow and color black. So I will separate these things into like that. So this is the color black and this is the color yellow. This is color blue. So you can separate it by color. So first here, we can also separate things or group things based on the strength. Based on the strength. One here, strength. It is the ability of material to support a heavy weight without breaking. So it can support a heavy weight even though you will go to the grocery store and carry the bag. Nothing happened because this bag is what? Full of strength. It is very strong. The plastic bag is strong. It can carry many things. Okay, in the grocery. Next, we have the ability, or hardness. Hardness is the ability of material to withstand scratches. Scratches. See, according here, the metal knife is harder than a wooden chopping board or cutting board. See that? If you are going to slice the meat or any kind of vegetables on the chopping board, it will always there is scratch on it because of the knife, which is made of metal. See that? So hardness next is the ability to withstand scratches. Buoyancy, it is the ability of material to float. That is buoyancy. Look at the ship. The ship is floating on the water because of the word says, because of the properties called buoyancy. Now, flexibility on page 46. Page 46. Let's talk about flexibility of a material. Let's see. It is the ability of material to bend. What do you mean by bend? Bend is like this. Bend easily without breaking. The tube is made of rubber. Yes, that tube that you can see in front of you is made of rubber. It can be bent without breaking. The rubber is flexible because rubber is flexible. Now, what is absorbency? Absorbency is what? Absorbency is the ability of fabric to take in moisture. See that? It is the ability to absorb the water and to get inside of, let's say, body, something like that. Okay, we have here metal. Let's talk it one by one at a time, kids. One at a time. Okay, so look at this metal. Now, what is metal? Where can you find metal? Example of metal I have here. This one. This is metal clip. Look, what is this? This is a metal clip. You can put this one in your nose. Painful. Again, you can put this in your nose Let's see. Oh, I say very painful. This one, clip. This is made of metal. Oh my, do you want? Do you want this? Put in your nose. What about here? Let's see. Uh, very painful, very painful. So this is made of metal. Look at the metal here. The metal is strong. The metal is strong and hard. See that? I tried to put on my nose, but I cannot. Very painful. Very painful. Okay, next metal. The common metal that we see every day, there are many, many, many kinds of metals. So here, the common metal that we know are gold, silver, bronze, iron, aluminum. Those are the metals that we know. Now, can you name the few objects that are usually made of metal? We have here gold rings, iron nails, aluminum can. Yes, aluminum can, iron nails, and so on. So those are things are made of metals. And also remember, most metal are strong. Yes, metal are used as construction for buildings. Yes, most metals are hard and strong, and it always useful for making buildings. Buildings, yes. Houses, Tesco Lotus, Central Plaza, 7-Eleven. See that? This material, which is metal, is very useful in constructing buildings, bridges or bridge. You can use this one. You can use metal in constructing bridge and railway. Yes, these are made of metal. Oh, these are used. These are metals. Another one, we have the tools. The tools are actually very hard. We use steel to make knives, pliers, screwdrivers, and scissors. Okay, these materials are very hard and strong. See, look at the tools. The tools are very small. Very small yet very strong because it is made of metal. Next, anchor. Most metals cannot float on the water. Mai tong loi na. I don't know in Thai. Cannot float on the water. Mai tong loi nam. I don't know if my translation is correct. Let's see. Cannot float on the water. Next, wood. Page 47. 47. Okay. Wood. Wood comes from trees. Wood is strong. Some buildings and furniture are made of wood. Like for example, this is a wooden house. Yes, wooden house. Wooden chairs and tables. Wood can float on water. Yes, Lloyd. Can float on the water. Chopping board. Used for chopping the the food or the vegetables that we are that we bought in the market. And also we have rattan. What is rattan? Rattan is made from made from what? Made from tree or yeah, made from plant. So as you can see, that wood is strong. What about rubber? What about rubber? So what is the importance? So what are the properties of rubber? Here, rubber comes from latex. Comes from latex of rubber trees. Okay, this is a latex. Look at that, color white. Remember, kids, that natural rubber is weak and soft, but it makes stronger because you add chemicals. Rubber band is elastic, like this. Do I have a rubber band? This is elastic. Okay. This is elastic. Look, elastic. Rubber is elastic. Tractor wheel, okay. The rubber tires of a truck are stronger and they can support heavy weights. See that? They can support heavy weight because of some chemicals that they added to the natural rubber. Next, car tube is made of rubber, and remember that rubber is made, the properties of rubber can float on the water. Plastic. What is plastic? Plastic ngay. Plastic. Okay, plastic. Plastic is made from petroleum in factories. See that? There are many kinds of plastics. Some are hard. Hard pa walay nga. Hard. Hard, like this, hard. Some are soft. Some are strong. Some are strong. Some are soft. Num. Soft. Some are weak. Very weak. Some can float on the water. Some cannot float on water. And some are flexible. Flexible, like that, flexible. Ngộได้. Okay, those are the properties of a plastic. In plastic, some are not flexible. Now let's proceed to glass. I think glass is the last one. Glass is transparent. โปร่งใส transparent. You can see outside, the teachers are walking. You can see different people outside because of the property which is transparent. Glass is also resistant to chemicals and high temperature. See that? This is good example of an object that you are going to use, especially if you're fan of drinking water, juices, and anything. So you can use glass. And also glass is brittle. Brittle means it's easy to be broken. Easy to be broken, brittle. Okay, those are the things that we studied, the properties of materials, and I hope that you will put that in your mind always, that each material has different properties, like glass, like metal, like wood, like plastic. Each of the material has its own properties, and we have to choose what is the best material we are going to use in order for us to surpass the thing that we needed. So that's all for today, and thank you so much for being with me, and have a good day to all of you, and see you next time. Bye bye to all of you. Answer. Wait, you have to answer page 44. Answer page 44 in your as part of your work homework. Thank you.